Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dracu-riot. I'm so nervous I can't sleep. On the day of the date, I find myself groaning on top of my bed. This is odd, for a date to put me in a state like this. We're already dating and we've had sex too, but when I think about our first date, my body completely stiffens. And the order of events for us is weird to begin with. Not necessarily. The usual order would be a date followed by sex. We live under the same roof, we commute to the same school. If we felt like it, we could also just make some time for ourselves. No, that's not the issue. I'm just coming up with excuses. It's my fault for never having asked her on a date before. Alright, today I'll do my best on the date.
おはよう、ゆうと。
Hey, good morning. Having changed already, Miu comes into the living room, sits on her designated seat, and starts sipping her black tea. You sure got up early today. It's still bright outside.
その理由、聞いたら怒るわよ。
Understood. That was close. A little longer, and I would have blurted out, "What's wrong?" I mean, of course I can expect that she's looking forward to today's date, but I sort of wanted sure proof that that wasn't just conceit and...
ゆうとは、私と違って、いつも通りみたいね。
That's not true. I could barely get any sleep. I was also really anxious about it.
たかだか初デートぐらいで、お子ちゃまよね、ゆうとって。
But apparently that's what you want. While saying that, Miu raises her cup filled with black tea. Your hands are shaking so much, a clattering noise is coming out of that cup. It's something I probably should not reply with. It's spilling! It's spilling! The black tea, I went through the trouble of making is spilling.
これは違うよ。ちょっと糖分が足りていなくて手先が震えてるだけだから。別にゆうとみたいに緊張してこうなっているわけではないから。
Will you eat some chocolate or something?
大丈夫よ。紅茶に少し多めに砂糖を入れたから。
Most of said sugar is spilling out though.
うるさい。とにかく大丈夫だから。
If you say so. Well, at least I know Miu is looking forward to this date just as much. Crap, I'm getting more nervous now. Am I capable of satisfying Miu on this date? Are we really going out at this time? The sun is still pretty strong. Is this okay?
どうせ二人とも起きてしまったんだからいいでしょ別に。それとも今日は体調が優れない？
No, that's not it. If you're okay with it, then I don't mind.
そう。だったらこのまま行きましょう。寮でじっとしていても時間の無駄でしょ？
That is true. Besides, the regular stores are open at this time, so we should be able to have fun.
それで今日はどこに行くのかしら？
I did have one idea in mind.
聞きましょう。
One way or another, we always end up going to the hotel's facilities. Wouldn't you like to go somewhere else?
というと？
I think I'd like to go to the shopping mall and make some memories with you there. Last time we went there, we were picking presents for other girls, but I want us to make proper memories as a couple on a date there.
そういうことなら文句ない。
I could hear a hint of happiness behind those words, and I'm sure it wasn't my imagination either.
それで今日はどうするの？何か買いたいものはある？
No, nothing in particular. I'm sorry, but I didn't really plan for the small details like that. The thing I'm sure of is that I want to remake my memories with Miu in this place. When I invited her, the first thing Miu said was,
また誰かのプレゼント選びを手伝わせるの？
that. I don't think she's actually upset about it, but I should worry about making good memories with her. For now, though, I do have one thing in mind.
それって私が聞いても大丈夫なこと？
Of course, I don't mind at all. I want to make memories with you in all kinds of places on this island, Miu. This time I want to make new memories together with you in the shopping mall, in the casino, the pool, and everywhere else.
ユウトってどうしてそういう恥ずかしいことをさらっと言えるのかしら。聞いてるこっちが恥ずかしくなるわ。
They're my true feelings.
ほんと恥ずかしい。恥ずかしいけど嬉しい。本当に私中毒になってる。ユウトの言葉一つ一つが嬉しくて仕方ない。
The same goes for me. Seeing you happy like this, I can't help but feel happy myself. I tightly grasp Miu's hand. Miu also holds onto my hand as if it was the natural thing to do. At least that's what it feels like. On top of that, our fingers are perfectly intertwined with each other. It's just that that hand is shaking.
せっかくならこれぐらいの握り方をしてくれないと。
Are you okay though? Your face is shockingly red.
うるさいわよ。それとも不満でもいや。
This anxious face of hers has been appearing more frequently lately. It makes my heart skip a beat. Of course not. So then, shall we go?
お待たせいたしました。こちらアイスティーとミルクレープザッハトルテでございます。ごゆっくりお過ごしください。
The waitress lays on the table the items we ordered and turns back with haste. Do cafes these days normally seat you side by side? Whether we are dating or not, I think it's normal to have seats opposite to each other.
この程度で顔を赤くするなんて本当にお子様ね。
I'll take those words as something you are telling yourself. Getting a little tired after walking around the mall, we entered the cafe that appeared most fitting. That was all well and good, but sitting at the couple's table and being forcibly glued together like this is a bit... With a look around, I find several intimate-looking couples sitting in a similar fashion. And to top it off, they're all flirting with no regard to the place they're in. Isn't anyone else embarrassed? They're not in private or anything.
恋は盲目と言うでしょ。周りのことなんて見てもいないんでしょ。
Seems like it. They're really going at it without restraint. The two over there are kissing. It's a deep one too. With no care over who's looking, they're entwining their tongues. Wow, amazing.
ユウト、どうかしたの？もしかしてあっちの彼女の方が可愛いなんてことは考えてないわよね。
Of course not. There's absolutely no way I would think that. So please stop with your poking. It hurts. Don't thrust your finger between my ribs. No, you can't put it in a place like that.
本当？浮気じゃない
I'm for real. I would never even think of such a thing. I was just a little jealous. Ah! No, wait. That came out wrong. What I was jealous about was the kissing.
つまりあんな美人さんとキスをしたいと？私とでは不満だと？
That's not it. I'm jealous only of the courage to kiss in public like that. I'm not thinking about anyone else besides you. No, in fact, I am only able to think about you, Miu-san. That's all there is to it.
ならよし。
I thought I was going to die.
ユウトが紛らわしい真似をするから、たとえ大した意味がなかったとしても他の女の人を見てほしくないものよ。特に二人っきりでいる時なんだから。思い出上書きしてくれるんでしょ？
Yeah, that's right. I'm really sorry. Even if there were no bad intentions, it was my fault for looking off somewhere else. As I turned back to apologize, I'm met by Miu's gaze. That gaze. Payback time.
ちゃんと返済してちょうだい。心配しなくてもそんなに大きくないから大丈夫よ。
No, even if it's nothing big. Are we doing it here?
今ここで
Kissing?
他の女の人を羨んだままなんて悔しいじゃない。キス羨ましかったんでしょ？
That's true, but I don't think it's something I can do in public. No, thinking back on our first kiss, it's sort of too late to be thinking that.
羨んだままなのね。
But kissing in a place like this is a bit... Can't we do it later?
わかった。なら我慢するわ。でもその代わり、私のケーキを食べてちょうだい。それを慰謝料ってことにしてあげるから。
Why do you want him to eat your cake? So basically, you want to do the thing? I guess if it's just that. It's a little embarrassing, but I can put up with it.
なら、一口。はい。
As red as a tomato, Mew splits the Sachertorte with her fork. She then proceeds to stab one of the pieces that was cut off.
そんなに恥ずかしいのかしら？
Relatively.
だったら、目を閉じてもいいわよ。目を閉じていれば、周りの人の目を意識しなくても大丈夫でしょ？
Well, I guess so. I slowly close my eyes. It sure is pretty embarrassing, but compared to everyone else, being fed some cake isn't that big of a deal. It's not like there are any people we know around either.
ゆうと、もう少し口を開けて。
Like this?
それぐらいで大丈夫。それじゃあ、そのままじっとしていてよ。
Haum? I just heard an aum. A sudden warmth comes into contact with my mouth. A bitter chocolate taste with some sweet cream spreads inside my mouth, followed by the sensation of her soft lips and her warm tongue coiling around mine. As our tongues intertwine, the chocolate and the cream are mixed together with our saliva.
これが大人のあーんよ。
No, this has nothing to do with adults or children. That was clearly mouth-to-mouth feeding.
そんなことより、どう？美味しかった？
I was too surprised to make out the taste.
それは、もう一度、味わいたいということなのね。いやらしい。そんな遠回しにリクエストしてくるだなんて。まったく、仕方ないわね。ほら、もう一度口を開けて。
I don't remember making a request like that though.
それじゃあ、いらないの？
I do. If we've gotten this far, I might as well be fully honest.
仕方ないわね。あどう？おいしい？
It was delicious. Both the chocolate and the kiss were incredibly sweet.
ならよかった。それじゃあ、今度は私からのリクエスト。ユウトのミルクレープを食べさせて。
You mean with an adult arm?
決まってるでしょ？私は大人なんだから。それじゃあ、
Before hearing my reply, Miu shuts her eyes and holds still while slightly opening her mouth. Having gotten over all of this, I take a piece out of my milk crepe and hold it in my mouth. Miu. Brushing against her hot lips, I open my mouth and assertively move my tongue in. The amount of cake inside her mouth is nearly gone, but I pay no mind to it. How was it? Did it taste good?
甘くて、すごく美味しい。
Then does that mean I've paid back my debts?
仕方ないわね。今はこれぐらいにしておいてあげる。
Why, thank you. But man, this sure feels like a couple's cafe. Even after all that, no one has paid any attention to us, staying in their own little world. Correction, there's in fact somebody staring at us.
なんて常識がないのかしら。というかリア充外せなさいよ。こんなカフェ潰れればいいのに。
Then why are you working here? That gaze is quite painful though. I wish our last, rather than our first bite had been mouth to mouth. That way we could have escaped right away.
どうかしたのユウト。また誰かに目を奪われていたの？
Not in the slightest. Anyway, let's eat, this time in a normal way. And then let's get out of this place as soon as possible. We are finally free. The hateful looks from that waitress kept piercing right through my back. It was quite frightening. Due to that fear, we finished eating the cake and quickly got out of that cafe and are now here. Alright, with that break over, shall we go?
移動するのは構わないのだけれど、どこに行くかは決めているの？
Not in particular. I'm just happy being with you, Miu.
奇襲じゃなかったら資格。今回はまあギリギリ合格にしておいてあげる。
You're completely red and that's a barely passed? Miu's grading system is pretty strict. If I manage to get a perfect score, will Miu pass out or something? Now I'm worried. Anyway, next is... Out of nowhere, my cell phone rings. Not only that, but Miu's rings at the same time. I check the screen to find that the caller is... Public Order Unit. It's from the Public Order Unit. What about yours, Miu?
私の方はメラさんからね。
Mira-san, huh? This isn't a coincidence, is it? As the premonition continues, I calmly press the button to take the call. This is Mutsuda.
マスカタだ。休日を満喫しているのか悪いな。緊急事態だ。柳井は一緒か。
What happened? Yes, she just received a call from Mira-san though.
念のためにかけたんだ。要件は同じだから気にするな。時間がない。担当直入に言うぞ。悪いが今日の休暇は取り消しだ。すぐにこっちに来てくれ。
What in the world happened? At least explain what's going on.
まずいことに吸血鬼による暴動が起きた。
What?
何としても止めなければならない。
Huh? What was that?
だから暴動だ。
A rebellion? Upon receiving the same answer, Mio reacts at the same time, and we exchange glances. A rebellion? What the hell is happening? Wow, this is what? Let's find out next time on Dracu-riot. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.